Yes.
You should put this in your own video.
Can I see that notebook, please?
Absolutely.
We're here.
We are.
I like your.
Oh my word. Okay.
I like your wonderful.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. We are here at the Watts Creative Studio in Bedford County, Virginia. This is Chattin with Jess. And because Mike Norfield loves us so much, I have a Visiting Angels mug.
Oh, yes.
And I just want to shout out Mike today because he's great. And
Agreed.
he needs some support and love, y'all. So, thanks, Mike. So, just a couple things I wanted to, this is my first show. Obviously, with first-time things, it's going to be crazy, and you don't really know which direction you're going. But thank you for joining and being patient with me. There's a lot of good things yet to come, and I'm excited. So I want to welcome you to the show today. My name is Jess Chattin. The purpose of Chattin with Jess is to be a steward and a voice for all business owners and entrepreneurs. And with that said, I have Heather Alto. She is the executive director for the Central Virginia Business Coalition, or the CVABC.
Very good. Very good.
I'm going to give gold star.
Yay!
Rising star.
Rising star.
Yes, Rising Star Award. Like I said, we are here at Watts Creative Studio. They are allowing us to use their studio today, so we are a little bit excited for them. They do amazing. Woody is here, and he just does wonders. But in the coming weeks, I will be spotlighting any and all businesses from right here in Bedford, Virginia, to all over the country. So if you are interested in being on our show, joining us, let us know, and I'd be happy to have you on. Hold on.
I'll join. There's nothing in here.
I literally just choked, and I went to go pick up this cup to support Mike, but there's nothing in there.
There's just a screw in there. I'm
Just
not sure
pretend to
what I
drink.
done.
Just pretend to drink with me.
There we go. I have water. Back me up.
I'm done. I'm done. But anyway, so where am I with my notes? I choked and just was focused on not dying on air. But if you are interested in being on Chattin with Jess, head to jesschattin.com and we'll get you connected, and I'd be happy to have you on the show. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
I will be starting off each show with a Bible verse. And so quickly, the Bible verse that is first and foremost for this business, for my business, is, which has been the base of my business, is Nehemiah 8:10, and for the joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy has really led me this far to carry on my business, to help me succeed, help me to bring in business of all kinds. So that is really my firm standstill. So I am just grateful for that. So every week I'll be also putting on a Bible verse that really resonates with me that week, and we'll go from there. I started off as most of you know, as Smith Mountain Lake Virtual Assistant Services, until Kristen Breedlove,
Another fabulous small business owner.
yes, who owns Minnie's Boutique.
Yeah, Minnie's Travel Boutique.
Minnie's Travel Boutique. Shout out to Kristen. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey. They're laughing at us.
I know. We have people watching us.
I understand.
Hey, you know what? If you're laughing at us, you're leaving other people
You're
alone. today.
leaving
There's
other
our
people
joy.
alone.
I'm there for it.
This is what I'm here for, to bring you all joy. Like, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, that's why I'm here. Anyway, and so, Kristen brings me a lot of joy. But she also gave me a lot of joy when she connected me with Adam Mullins. So Adam Mullins, and Visiting Angels.
Sorry, apparently Mike is watching.
Do you guys like my Visiting Angels coffee cup? So good. Y'all head to his page and leave him some ratings. He really needs the ratings. I don't know why he's using me for some clout, but you know what? There you go. Mike, we need some coffee and some food for the next segment. Maybe we can come do a chat with Jess there.
Yeah, we should.
Woo! Anyway, so Kristen connected me with Adam Mullins, and which basically he and his wife are a photography business. Adam does real estate stuff, real estate photography. He does headshots. He does everything. He does website design, and his wife Sarah said to him one evening, "Oh, she needs a new website." Like, and then Adam told me, like, just stick a knife in my heart. He was like, you shouldn't be SML, virtual assistant. I was like, oh my gosh, God brought me to this. And he's like, no. You are just limiting yourself to Smith Mountain Lake only. And, and I was like, all right, I'm not used to change. I can do this, but here we go. So then he's like, no, you need to have your name, because that way you can get out more and you're not limited to just one area. So Adam Mullins, thank you.
We had that same issue though, was when we were in the Lynchburg Retail Merchants Association, so I can 100% agree with him, because we were also being kind of pigeonholed into that one area. So then we rebranded to the Central Virginia Business Coalition, and that was a really big decision for us.
It's crazy because I never wanted the focus to be on me, like by myself, because that's how God doesn't want us to, be, boasting and I get it, but I'm just really grateful for that opportunity and that knowledge to become Jess Chattin and to drop the SML. I'm just so grateful for that. So, but kudos to Kristen and Adam for that connection. And so now Adam is a client of mine, and I take care of all of his email needs.
I assume he has many the way you're looking at it right now.
I hope he's watching.
Okay. Get on that, Adam.
He does have a lot of email needs, but no, he's a great client. And so tomorrow we are going to be photographing Jen, who we just spoke to, my famous TikTok client. And he has been working on a project for Jen. And so I'm so excited for all that to come together, and I love the connections. So I wanted to bring Heather on the show today because I think it was a good standpoint for what my purpose is for this show for Long-Time Goals, is to really be a steward to businesses and entrepreneurs, because realistically, and to be honest, Heather, Aaron from the Smith Mountain Lake Chamber of Commerce reached out to me and said that there was a need for businesses needing like advertisement. And so in the meantime, I was thinking, like, I really wanted to do a talk show, but I had no idea. Right. And then Aaron reached out to me, and then I was like, boom, it clicked. And I was like, this is what needs to happen. This is where it's at. And so I was really excited for this to come together, and I'm excited for today. And so I decided that since I'm so distracted by your charm necklace.
Oh, well, thank you.
Like,
speaking of my charm necklace, because one of my charms is actually from the amazing Kristen Breedlove. She gave me before I went to Disney for the first time. I got my Ohana charm because Ohana means family.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's just that quick plug again for Kristen and my necklace.
I think Visiting Angels needs to sponsor. Yes. Speaking of sponsors, why are you guys laughing at me? I'm not medicated today, by the way.
Oh.
So I was like, this show needs to be interesting, and I'm going on not medicated today. So sorry, husband, if you're watching. And anyway, FYI. So if you're looking to sponsor this show and you want to get your business on, you can also head to JessChattin.com. I'd love for you to sponsor us. I have such big ideas going forward with business owners, businesses across the country, and entrepreneurs. So I will be looking for sponsors. So head to Jess Chattin for more details. But Mike Norfield with Visiting Angels.
We're just gonna send you a bill.
We're gonna send you an invoice.
So,
and
be looking out for that.
If you want me to come to your company next Wednesday, I will, and I am. So cheers.
We'll be there.
Anyway, so I wanted to bring on Heather since she was here. We did a podcast. She does Talk Local to Me.
Yeah.
And we did a podcast together here at Watts Creative Studios in Bedford, Virginia. Woody Watts owns this studio. And he was gracious enough to let us use his studio today for that. So Mike's laughing at us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm distracted by that right now. Andrea, you are doing amazing. Tagging us. You got this. Autumn, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing great.
Way to sit over there.
Keeping this couch comfy.
Anyway, yay for not choking or dying on today's show. Anyway, so Heather, talk to us about the CVABC. Talk to us about Talk Local to Me and how this studio is such a forefront for you guys.
Sure. Well, speaking of advertising, I'll kind of go along the route of, Talk Local to Me first. And, for those who are watching who don't know who I am, I'm Heather Alto. I'm the Executive Director of the Central Virginia Business Coalition, and we are an organization that helps to grow and promote businesses throughout our region. And we really work a lot with, our mission is supporting local, keeping local businesses growing and thriving, and that's where our big push is. And so, we do advertising for our small business members, and one of those is Talk Local to Me, which is a live podcast that we host every week here at Watts Creative Studio. You can find it on grovestreet.fm, and you can go on there and click on Talk Local to Me and subscribe, and you'll be able to. We've been on for a little over a year now, so we've talked to so many local businesses in our area. I think I added up the other day, it's close to like 80 maybe small businesses. We usually have on about 2 per show. And so it is a great platform for business owners to come on and talk about their business and talk about what is happening in your world, like what in the small business world, what is going on, because we need to know. We want to be there to help. We want to be there to fix things. And so having small business owners come on the show and tell people what they're doing, how they can help, how they can refer others. It's big, and that's why it's called Talk Local to Me, because that's what we're doing. We're talking local to business owners in our area.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I think you guys do a great job.
We try.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a hot mess. I'm not gonna lie. And but it's fun, and that's the other thing I like to tell people. You're talking about joy. I'm a very big proponent of doing something you love. I talk about our organization all the time, but one of the reasons I do that is I love what I do. What I do, helping business owners, it brings me so much joy to hear a business say they didn't close down, to hear a business opening up another store, somewhere else because of the growth. Those are the types of things that, not that I'm out there single-handedly making those things happen, but there is a small piece where it does work. And that's what, you need support. You can't do it alone. And that's what we're here for. And being able to do that, and I can honestly say we have close to 600 members, and I know almost all of them. I mean, I see you walking down the street, I'm gonna call you. I'm like, hey, how's it going?
Or if I see you driving down the road at like 11 o'clock at night.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna talk about the funniest thing that has ever happened to me with one of my members. So we run the Bedford Centerfest Festival in downtown Bedford. So last year, we were out marking the streets, and a lot of times we mark the vendor spots late at night because we don't have traffic coming on the roads. So it was probably, 9 o'clock?
I think it was.
It was like 9 o'clock. And so we're marking the streets, and all of a sudden we see Jess drive by. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Jess. And so we're like waving at her on the side of the road. You could tell she was trying to ignore us. And we're like, what in the world? Why is she ignoring us? So we're still like waving like crazy people. So she thought we were like bank robbers because we were in front of the Wells Fargo building or something. I don't quite know what happened, but she was trying.
I told my kids lock the door.
Yeah, she was like, lock the door, turn up the windows, and then like she realizes it's us, and she lets out the biggest scream I've ever heard of like joy because she knows who we are finally. I think because she realized she wasn't getting mugged or something on the side of the road, and
I was like, nobody wants this.
But it was absolutely hilarious. But those are the types of things like it's so nice to be able to connect with people, not just in their business, but in their personal lives, and know who they are. And to promote a business, I feel like you need to know them. It's not about, hey, I'm going to give you a membership fee and, that's it. I hope you do something with it. It's really about the support, the relationships, getting out there and knowing who they are and what they do so that you can then provide them with the services they need.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
even if it's on the side of the road in the middle of the night.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that was entertaining.
It was, to say the least.
Yeah, that was great. I was very proud of that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and it's also too though. You make great friendships.
Yes, we do.
I met Jess a little over a year ago.
Thanks to Alicia Smith.
Yes, thank you, Alicia Smith with FNS Building Innovations
and Building Art Institute. She took the Rising Star Award.
Yes, Rising Star of the Year award.
I was not in that category, so I shouldn't be bitter about it.
No, don't be bitter about it.
I'm not bitter. I'm better.
There's always next year.
I'm so proud of Alicia because
Woody could be bitter about it.
Woody is a little bitter today.
I love Woody.
Woody, I'm sorry.
He's gonna come cut us off.
He's gonna exit stage left.
But here he comes.
Oh.
I see him. But meeting Jess and we met at the Empower event, like I said, about a year ago, and you find people that you feel are, I don't want to say like soulmates, but you connect with them immediately, and you have this purpose, and you know that you're going to work really well with them. And Jess is one of those people that, she's very authentic in what she says and does, and when she's talking to business owners, and even now, you can tell this is not a scripted. Definitely not a scripted event.
No, because I'm totally focused on reading that sign over there while Heather is. But okay, yeah, I'm here. There's right here.
But she is who she is, and I think that's also important in the business world, is being who you are, and when you're running a business, knowing who your client base is and being relatable to them.
So speaking of Rising Award, which by the way, I'm not bitter at all. I am so incredibly proud of Alicia Smith for winning. She literally put blood, sweat, and tears into that business, and the things that she's doing for the community is amazing. So one of the best business advices that she gave to me was just be you. Like, don't be Fred Flintstone down the street. Don't live up to, somebody else's expectations. Just do you. And, after struggling for so long to just be a people pleaser, when she told me that, it really resonated with me because I needed to just be me and do the things that Jesus has expected me to do, and everything else has just fallen into place. Mm-hmm. It's just like once I let go of that, things are happening, and I felt like that was just my God time, my God moment. Like, So kudos to Alicia for giving me that advice. So Alicia, if you're watching, which you're super busy, so if you're watching, kudos to you.
And I think one thing I would say, and a piece of advice I will say to small business owners or entrepreneurs, solopreneur, whatever you may be out there listening today, is that you still have to take time for yourself, take time for you. I know a lot of business owners, they get so involved in the day to day that they don't take that time, and it slowly starts to build up, and it builds up, and it builds up. Organizations like ours are there to help you in different ways. Again, whether it's advertising, getting your name out there, taking some small load off of your plate, whether it is connecting you with other business members such as Jess, who does virtual assistant and can, take over your emails or, sit there and work on your social media, to people like, Woody here, who can also help you with website management and videography. And, there's just so many things that I think businesses try to take on so much themselves that they then start to just get caught up in it, and then is it becoming something you like to do anymore? If your job is running you and you're not running your job, you're not running your business, then maybe you're not in it for the right reasons anymore. You need to take a step back and see, hey, why am I doing this? I know for me, I work a lot of hours a week. I don't even count them. So it's a good thing I'm salaried, because there'll be a lot of time in there. But I find that it's actually because I want to. It's joyful. I love being able to do what I do and work with business owners. But I feel like that's one thing I can tell people right now is to find something in your life that you can pass over to someone else. You can't do. I'm a micromanager to the I'm sorry. I'm not a micromanager. Dang, what am I? No, I have a hard time
right now.
I have a hard time delegating. That's what I was trying to say. I have a hard time delegating and giving stuff to others because I want so badly to make sure that I'm not pushing too much on someone else, or things are actually working the way they're supposed to. But I've in recent months with more staff, I have found that heck yeah, I like giving some stuff to other people. It's nice. I can do things that I couldn't do before, and you never know until you try. So
yeah,
that's kind of
and that's going along the lines of what you said, like that's what I try. So with my virtual assistant business, it's all about delegating. Delegate all your tasks, because it's so important. And one of the biggest things that I try to do for my clients is I want to make sure at the end of the day, do they have time to spend with their family? Like, I don't care what task list you send me, as long as I know that you're not up till 2:00 in the morning. Are you watching client who stays up at 2:00 in the morning and responds to emails? No, they know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I won't call you out. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Let's see which way my meds don't take me.
I think it's funny because I said something about micromanaging, and like both of my staff members look up at me like, what? I'm like, I am probably one of the most laid back people. Like I sit there and like we go to have a staff meeting, and like 2 hours later I don't even know what we're doing. We've gotten through some of it, but not all of it.
But at the end of the day, I want to make sure that my clients, because that's why they hired me. They hired me because they don't have time. And so I'm able to take those tasks away so that they can spend that precious time with their family, because family time is so important. It's something that, I'm sure that everybody in this room can resonate with. Family time is so important. It's like once they get to a certain age, they don't want to do that anymore. And we lose such valuable, precious time. And so that's one of the things as a virtual assistant and I think that's why I resonate so well with my clients, is because they know that I want them to be in the moment with their families. And,
I think that's one thing too, if there is a positive to have come out of the whole COVID situation, the pandemic in the past couple of years, is that people did realize that they can work from home more often and still do their job. They can spend some of that quality time at home, and it doesn't always have to be 8 to 5. I know for me it was nice because I was able to do work from 8 to 10 in the morning, and then, you know, my daughter would come in and we do virtual school together, or we do a few things. I mean, I could sit down and watch a movie with her and know that, you know, even if I had to go after she went to bed at 8 o'clock and do some work from like 8 to 10, I could do that. And so, and I know things are kind of slowly getting back to the norm, but I think that more businesses did see that there is the opportunity. I know for my staff, you know, like if you need a virtual day, if you need to be at home, if you need to work from home and get some things done, but still do some things at home too, you know, I'm okay with that as long as the work is getting done. And I think that is something that I'm seeing more people do. And I think it's a positive. I think it's a positive because people are able to spend more time with their family. And I'm the first to admit, I'm constantly on the go, but you know, I'm coaching softball for my littlest one because it is a way for me to be with her and to do something, you know, with her and, you know, 11 other little girls. So, it's not just her, but it's, you know, and that's time consuming and tiring. And then I get home and I'm like, okay, it's time for bed. But yeah, I agree.
So if small businesses or entrepreneurs want more information about CVABC or they want to join because they have a lot of upcoming,
you should join.
A lot of upcoming beneficial events coming up. How can they join?
Well, so let me just tell you. Right now, our website is under construction, and so we're going to have a new website, hopefully up by the beginning of next week. So we'll have to do that. You can go though to CVABC.org, and it does have a pop-up there where you can request information or request to join from there. And you can also reach out to our membership director, and you can reach out to Andrea at CVABC.org, and she'll be glad to also go over benefits. But if you're not familiar with what we have,
information
that is a benefit. You know, digital billboards, the opportunity to come on our podcast. I also host a radio show on WLNI on Saturday mornings that businesses are able to come on and talk to, you know, the listeners there on 105.9. We have tons of events, networking opportunities. You know, the low cost of $125 annually. A lot of people think I'm trying to say a month. No, it is annually. You can choose a premium membership, which is $200. It gives you a little bit extra benefits, but again, it's a small fee to pay for all the benefits you get. Heck, just a billboard ad in itself is
oh my word.
Yeah,
those are expensive.
Yeah, you get a free week or 2 weeks on a digital billboard for, you know, just joining. So.
And it's not like the digital billboard is in like a bad location. It is in
no, it's in 4 great locations.
Yes.
So yeah, we have them on 460, 221, Windhurst, and Lakeside Drive. So we work with Southeastern Media. They're a fabulous partner of ours. But you know, we make a lot of connections for small business. We do a lot to promote them, encourage them, and come up with reasons for them to you know, keep growing, and that's what we want to see. So Central Virginia Business Coalition, CVABC.org. You can go on there, you can join, you can ask for more info, set up a time to meet with Andrea so she can actually come bring you a membership packet. We'd love to chat with you. We have members from Amherst to Roanoke, Salem, Smooth Mountain Lake, and all counties in between. We're here for the region, and we work for everyone.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Heather Alto.
You are welcome,
Director of the CVABC, for joining us today, and thank you guys.
She sounds so professional.
Director.
Yeah, I direct a lot of things.
All 2 of you that have been joining on today.
We've had more than Andrea and Autumn are obviously. I'm not sure who else is.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my first show. Again, if you're interested in sponsoring my show, go to jesschattin.com for more information. There will be information on there in the coming days. And if you want your business to be spotlighted, again, reach out to jesschattin.com, and I'd be happy to come highlight your business. So, oh look, it says you were the queen. Visiting Angels, Mike, hashtag next week. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we had fun hosting you guys today. Thank you so much. JessChattin.com, CVABC.
Yep, Heather Alto.
All right, thank you guys so much. Have a great day.